Hello, I'm Ross Burbeck. I'm a founder of Casedo and a barrister. And today I want to talk about ebundles. In my practice these days, ebundles are the standard post-COVID, and getting them right is not always as simple as it might seem. And a bad ebundle will annoy your judge, which is never a good place to start. So today, I thought it would be helpful to run through my top 5 tips, as it were, on how not to annoy your judge with a bad ebundle. Tip number 1 is to get your pagination right. We spend a lot of time fussing around pagination, but a common error we see is that the ebundle, the PDF that you hand to your judge, doesn't line up with the printed numbers on the page. And you can see that if I show you an ebundle here in Casedo. Hopefully you can see that. Here we've got an ebundle that's been prepared in Casedo, and you can see the table of contents here. And you can see the document starts on page 1. Page 1 of the bundle is this page here, page 1. It is actually page 3 of our bundle, because we've got a title page and an index, and it's page 3. So that, if I export this and tell the judge to go to page 1, they're going to end up here rather than here. And that's extra work for your judge. It makes them have to figure things out as they go, and that's not what you want. In Casedo, the fix is simple. You can simply go and set the pagination start page to page 3, which means that this is now page 3 of your bundle, as it should be. Regenerate your table of contents, and there we are. So make sure these numbers here line up with what you're going to export. Tip number 2 is to make sure your bundle is properly searchable. One of the main benefits, the reason judges like ebundles, is that they can search them for relevant terms and things like that. And it's very frustrating if you've been presented with an ebundle and certain documents are not searchable. So to do that is obviously a question of a matter of OCR, or optical character recognition, which in Casedo is as simple as right-clicking a document and choosing to recognize the text in it. And there you go, that will scan that document there. Tip number 3 is to quite simply make sure your bundle is in the right order. This, again, is quite a common failing of bundles, ebundles and others, which is that you list your correspondence or your cases or in a non-chronological order. The judges love context, because context is so important for everything. And the easiest way to give context to a document is to put it in the order in which it was made, so that you can see, well, these documents came beforehand and these ones afterwards. So don't overlook that. In Casedo, of course, that is as simple as dragging and dropping. So if we have documents in the wrong order, we want to put them in a different order, we can simply drag them around here in the index and make sure they are where they should be. Tip number 4 is to make sure that the bundle you export is properly indexed, properly labeled, and easily navigable. Again, what we do in court with the bundle is move around it. The advocates will take the judge to different pages and jump around all the time. And the easier you can make that process, the better, and the less grumpy your judge will be. And that's really all to do with having a proper bookmarks in there, properly labeled everything, and a proper table of contents that's cross-referenced. Obviously, that's what you should see in any properly produced ebundle, and of course, it's what you do see in Casedo. Here's an example of the bundle we were just looking at in Casedo here, exported to a PDF. And what you can see is that we've got over here on the left the really nicely listed some bookmark trees, so I can jump to different documents. And we've also got the printed table of contents here, which is itself hyperlinked, so I can click on these documents and jump to the relevant place. And that's really essential. I mean, it's one of the court requirements as well, but it annoys judges if they don't have that. Lastly, and it may seem obvious, but get your bundle in on time and complete. delays with bundle making lead to a proliferation of multiple bundles. They lead to inserts, which messes up the pagination. They lead to turning up in court and having to ask your judge, do you have the right bundle? And then everyone discovers they don't. Not a good place to start. So it's obvious, but make sure you get your bundle in on time and do it right the first time. So that's it, really, simple as that. So thanks for listening, and see you next time.